days, Mordecai and all of the Jews in Susa have done exactly what Queen Esther told them to do. No eating or drinking at all. You see, they're helping prepare Queen Esther go before the king because she could be put to death. She hasn't been summoned. Will she be put to death? Will Haman succeed in killing the Jews? Or will Esther's God save them?
My queen, are you sure that you want to go to the king?
I must. It is the only way.
But Queen Esther, you know that if you go before the king, that he does not hold out his golden scepter, they will kill you.
Listen to me. If I don't go, then the Jews will all be killed anyway. This way, if the king lets me see him, we might live. If not, then I will die first, but I must try. I must believe that it was for a time like this that God has made me queen.
But Esther, we're afraid for you.
I am afraid also, but I know that God is with me. What will happen is in his hands.
What are you going to say?
I am going to invite the king to a banquet I have prepared, along with Haman.
Have you lost your mind? A banquet with that Haman?
You heard me. Now I need you to prepare the banquet. It must be perfect. Now, I must go.
Your Majesty, Queen Esther wishes to see you.
Queen Esther? I have not summoned her.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Esther. It has been far too long. What is your request? Even up to half of the empire, and it will be yours.
If it pleases the king, I would like to invite you, along with Haman, to a banquet I have prepared.
Hey, Thatch. Go get Haman immediately. Bring him to the banquet that Queen Esther has prepared for us.
Of course.
Queen Esther, what is the occasion for this banquet?
Can't a queen just give a banquet for her most beloved king and his top advisor?
Well, I guess a queen can.
I hope I'm in the right place. Who's being honored here?
You are in the right place. Apparently we are the honorable guests. Queen Esther, this is a lovely banquet. But what is your request? Even up to half of the empire, and it will be yours.
What I want is this. If it pleases your majesty, I would like the king and Haman to come to a banquet I will prepare tomorrow night. Then I will answer the king's question.
Another banquet? What do you think, Haman? Can you make another banquet tomorrow night?
Well, with food like this, I believe I can even fit it in my busy social calendar.
Queen Esther, it is a date. Haman, if you would excuse us, I would like to speak with my wife alone.
Well, hello, dear. How was your day?
Oh, it was fine until I had to see that Mordecai.
Well, tell me about everything. Everything that is, except about Mordecai. You know I can't stand the thought of that man.
Well, you know that I'm one of the richest men in the kingdom, second only to the king. And the king will do anything I want. I even have the king's ring.
Yes, dear, you are such a great and respected man.
And the queen invited me, along with the king, to a special banquet. And she's invited me to another one tomorrow night.
I can't tell you how proud I am. Why, I can't wait to tell everyone I know that even the queen wants to honor you.
Yes, but all of this gives me no satisfaction as long as I have to see that Mordecai.
Well, you know what, dear? A man as great as you shouldn't have to wait. Have a gallows built, 75 feet high. And then, in the morning, when you go in to see the king, ask that Mordecai be hanged on it. And then, go with the king to the dinner and be happy.
Yes, I believe a man as important as I am ought to be able to get that done.
We'll have it done right away.
Edmond, how are you? Fixing Felix. Just the man I was looking for. I have a special job for you, and I want it done tonight.
No problem. What do you want done?
I want you to build a gallows 75 feet tall. And I want to be able to use it in the morning.
75 feet tall? In the morning?
Not an inch shorter, or I'll hang you on it.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, my dear, you handled that very well. Let's go home now.
Esther, I can't get any sleep. Someone has been hammering on something over there all night, keeping me awake. It seems to be coming from Haman's house. He's going to be real grumpy in the morning if he doesn't get his beauty sleep.
You're right, Your Highness. Very grumpy.
What is that you're reading?
Your Highness, it's the history of the Mede and the Persians.
Well, come along and read me something. Maybe there's something I've forgotten.
Very well. It says here that once upon a time there was a man named Mordecai. And he discovered that two men, Bigthana and Teresh, two of the king's most trusted advisors, had guarded the doorway. And let's see, they wanted to kill King Xerxes.
Don and Tresh. Well, I remember this. What honor and recognition has been given this Mordecai?
Let's look here. According to the book of the Chronicles, why nothing has been done for him.
Well, this is not right. We must do something for him.
Hey, what brings you out this morning?
I've come to talk to the king about hanging Mordecai on the gallows that I've had built.
Arbona, who's in the court?
Haman is.
Haman, it's good to see you.
But my king, I trust you slept well last night.
Not at all. Someone was hammering on something all night long, keeping me awake. But I'm glad that you are here. There is someone who has done me a great deed, and I wish to honor him. So my question to you is, what should be done for the man the king wishes to honor?
Who would the king rather honor than me? This is what it should be done. First, get one of your special robes, one that you've worn, and then get one of your finest horses, one with the king's crest on his head. Place the robe on the man, put the man on the horse, and then have one of your finest nobles lead the man through the streets of the city crying, "This is what is done for the man the king wishes to honor."
I like this. Haman, I would like you to go get the robe yourself and the horse yourself, and do all that you have suggested for Mordecai the Jew who sits at the king's gate.
Mordecai?
Yes, Mordecai, and do not neglect anything you have said.
Yes, your majesty. Mordecai, come here. Put on this robe. Get on this horse. Get on this horse. This is what is done for the man the king wishes to honor. This is what is done for the man the king wishes to honor.
This is what is done for the man the king wishes to honor. This is what is done for the man the king wishes to honor. This is what is done for the man the king wishes to honor. This is what is done for the man the king wishes to honor. This is what is done for the man the king wishes to honor. This is what is done for the man the king wishes to honor.
It was awful, just awful, having to say all those things about Mordecai. I could just throw up.
Haman, you know it's very possible that Mordecai will be your downfall. He's a Jew. You can't stand against him. If you do, he'll be your ruin.
Mordecai will never defeat me.
Give up on him or he'll destroy the whole family.
I will never give up.
He's not worth it. Think of our children. Think of our honor.
No Jew will ever defeat me.
Okay, Haman. The eunuch is here to take you to the banquet Esther has prepared. Please leave Mordecai alone.
King Xerxes, what was all the excitement about in the kingdom today?
Well, I found out that there was a man named Mordecai who saved my life once. I also found out that no honor and recognition had been paid this man. So I asked Haman, Haman, what do you think should be done for the man the king wishes to honor? Haman came up with a great idea, to parade this man around the city wearing a royal robe of mine and on one of my royal horses. And Haman himself proclaimed, "This is the man the king wishes to honor."
I wish I could have been there to see that. Oh, Haman, welcome. I hope you have had a good day.
Yes, my queen, it was my honor to lead Mordecai through the streets of the city, crying, "This is what is done for the man the king wishes to honor." I appreciate your suggestion, Haman. I knew you would know exactly what to do.
It sounds like an interesting day.
Yes, it was.
You might say that.
Now, Queen Esther, not to change the subject, but what is your request? Even up to half of the empire, and it will be yours.
The king smiles bright next to Haman tonight. Haman's anger can't be seen. He'll destroy the Jewish nation. I must speak out, I'm their queen. My fear is building like a swirling storm inside. I am Jewish too, how can I hide? Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the brave girl you always have to be. Conceal what's real, don't let them know. Well, now they'll know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Be confident and sure. I don't care what they're going to say. I will trust in God. He's the one who made me queen anyway.
I have found favor with you, O king. Please grant me my life. This is what I want. Spare my people, for my people and I have been sold to be killed.
Esther, what are you talking about? No one wants to kill you. What is this, my people?
If we had just been sold as slaves, I would have kept silent, for no such distress justifies disturbing a king.
Esther, I do not know what you are saying. Who would want to kill you? Where is the man who would dare to do such a thing?
The evil Majesty, and if you are pleased with me, let an order be written overruling the law which Haman wrote to destroy the Jews in all the empire. How can I stand to see my people destroyed? How can I stand to see my family killed?
Because Haman has attacked the Jews, I will hang him on his gallows, and I will give his estate over to you. Let a law be written on behalf of the Jews in the name of the king and sealed with his ring. For no law written in the king's name and sealed with his ring can ever be changed.
Your Majesty, I have something to tell you about Mordecai.
What is it?
Mordecai is my cousin. He raised me after my parents died.
Your cousin? Is that why you gave him credit for saving my life?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Mordecai, you have saved my life. I will give you the ring that I had given Haman.
If it pleases Your Majesty, I would also like to place Mordecai over Haman's estate.
It is granted.
Thank you. Mordecai, we did it.
We're saved because you let God use you just for a time like this.
But why me?
Well, God always uses ordinary people to do great things. If you trust in God, no matter what happens, He can do great things through you.
Mordecai sent a new law throughout the land in the name of King Xerxes, declaring that the Jews could defend themselves, and so the Jews were saved. Esther saved an entire nation because she trusted that God put her where she was for such a time as this.